Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
I love that intro. Shout out to King Dave. Welcome to Sauce in the City late night comedy game show where me and my funny friends are about to launch our card game into the cosmos. This is a live show, everybody, just so you know, and I am only responsible for the intros, okay? So, therefore, I said I had funny friends, and man, do I have funny friends. Let's bring to the stream our very first Cerebral Speed Bump. Welcome back.
Hello, it's Brenda and everybody that's watching and my crew. Uh, I'm glad to be here, and I hope I bring my A game like I promised, and I'm gonna do my best.
I think you are going to do just fine. Welcome back. I'm telling you, a few more episodes, and we're going to have to adopt you. I do have one question for you, Cerebral Speed Bump. We have the opening act of the show, someone funny to take us into the games. In your opinion, you've hung out with these funny folks in the green room. Who would it be?
Um, I'm gonna go with Joey Lee.
Joey Lee. All right, so that is one for Joey Lee. And seems like you've already introduced our next contestant to the stream. Hi, Joey Lee. Welcome back.
I love you. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do. I love you. Do-do, do-do-do-do. I'm really Joey Lee. You thought I was a stuffed heart. That's all I wrote. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. I just
Okay,
wrote another verse.
before you us all down the hill of silliness, welcome back to the show. I'm glad that you could join us again. Are you ready to like take points for the show? Do we have
Oh
that under
yeah,
control?
I'm ready. Everybody's
I
in.
I love it. Okay, in your opinion, who should take us into the show?
Let's see. I'm gonna say speed bump. I don't think we heard him last time.
Okay. That's one for you, Cerebral Speed Bump, and one for you, Joey Lee. So I think we're ready to introduce the next contestant to the stream, Joey. Who's it gonna be?
How about Randy?
Randy Houghton. Hi, Randy.
Hello, Brenda. Hello, everybody. Thanks, Joey.
It is so cool to have you back for your 9,866th episode. It is so dope to have you back. Welcome to the stream all the way from Tampa, Florida.
Thank you. It's always good to be here. Good times.
Yeah, good times in the sauce in the city. All right, Randy Holton, who do you think should be our opening act?
Nikki. She's down there in the corner, right?
Nikki. Interesting choice. Okay, Nikki Halstead. And it seems to me you've helped me to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Hi, Nikki. Did you hear what Randy said?
Hello, Brenda. Yes, I did. And I'm just as shocked as you are, but I am down to clown.
I love it. So who do you think the opening act should be?
I'm gonna go with my homegirl, Bacon.
Begging, 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 the begging back, begging back, begging back. You know, that is an interesting choice. So we have one for Nikki, we have one for Cerebral Speed Bump, one for Joey Lee, and one for Megan. Hey, Christy, did you
What?
hear? Did you hear what Nikki said?
Throw me under the bus. She said, "Take one for the team." Oh,
Well, I am kind of glad she said your name, you know, girl power. But who do you think the opening act should be?
yeah, I thought it should be Cerebral Speed Bump because I felt like he got cut short last time.
I think he cut himself short last
Oh,
time.
yeah, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't our fault. Yeah.
Well, Cerebral, that's two for you. So that means that we believe in you, right? Because I think you cut yourself short because you didn't have anything else, but I think you could do a full 3 minutes. And
I
you
got
got
you.
you got two votes. Okay. So Megan, it's time for you to help me introduce our next contestant to the stream.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Malfunction junction. What's your
What's your function? Wait. I think Tommy and Jekyll over there are not doing well. So until they decide what they're going to do, next up,
I want to hear from the mouse on the motorcycle then. I'm going to go with Ralph.
James. Welcome to the stream, Ralph.
Thank
Always-
you.
it's always good to have you back.
Thank you. I
As a returning newbie, I get to ask you now, what keeps you coming back?
the panel, you, the experience, too big of a question to answer.
I love it. All right, Ralph, who is the opening act in your opinion?
I got to make a deal. As long as Cerebral Speed Bump promises not to light his beard on fire with his Bic lighter, he's got my vote.
I think we can get him to promise that. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump, the pressure is mounting. You have 3 on the board. Ralph James, it's time for you to help introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be the naked lady behind me. Oh, I'm sorry. I will take. Oh my God! Can I have a list of contestants left, please? You said 2 weren't available. I think.
Yeah,
You have to-
name.
I'll go with Insane.
Oh, there we go. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Hi, how are you all? I'm sitting at the ocean, just waiting to show up while the 2 malfunctions are malfunctioning. It's great to be here.
They're over there getting it together. And I think I was very clear in the green room that if you do not look like you are ready to play the game, you will never get on this screen. So we're gonna stall for some time. So I'm going to see, who do you think should be our opening act of the episode?
I want to hear what Ralph has to say because he has a lot to say and I haven't heard all of it yet. I like when he's here.
Ooh, interesting. One for the Ralphinator, but Cerebral Speed Bump is still in the lead. But that would be interesting. I am with you, Insane. All right, so Insane, help me introduce our next contestant to the stream.
Hopefully live from somewhere in his house, it's Dickie. Can't say his last name.
Dickie, we can't say your last name, but hi, Damien. Welcome back to the show. Unmute your mic and your voice will follow.
Okay, sorry, Brenda. Technical difficulties. You know, I'm a moron. Everyone tells me that. And I want to put a shout out to the whole panel. Number one, I tried to destroy Nikki by showing her how to make tamales. And now I've kidnapped Tony Klein and took him all the way to Tennessee to run one of the meat companies that I work with. Where the warrants are. And yeah, we're going right to where my warrants are. That's what he said. I told you I took him hostage. And But I want to say that, you know, when you're here's what I'm going to do for Sauce in the City, because I love what you've done and what you've created for all of us, no matter who we are and all of our bad habits. And it really doesn't matter to you as long as you're funny, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a challenge to the whole panel this week, because there's 35 card decks sold and there's so many more that need to be sold. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an example of I've only been here in how long did we get here? Just 2 hours ago. All right. Sorry. We got here 2 hours ago. And I got an argument with my wife, Connie. So I love you, baby, but you know, you had to go. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is this, and I promise all of you, and some of you I've hired and some of you I haven't, and I'm sorry if I haven't yet, but you guys all have great potential. I'm going to challenge everyone on this panel to go and find one bar, one day for 1 month, and see if everyone will tune in for just that day. And I think the best shows that I've seen, because I've been on here 3 days a week for 9 months, unless I'm kicked out for being an asshole. So I'm serious. It happens. Okay, you know, Randy Teller. You made a donut or something. All right. Anyway, so if everyone goes out, if the whole panel goes out and commits to 1 day a month, one bar, and all you have to do is have open micers come out, and then you force them to sit there and bring their friends to watch the show from whatever time you're supposed to do it. You have to do your show first, and then have everyone forced to watch and buy the card decks. Drop the mic.
So what I'm hearing is an open mic game night, and I think that's a fantastic idea. We'll talk about that more in the green room, Damien. But who do you think should be the opening act of the episode?
Sorry. Okay, you know, that's a good question, and I think the opening. Yes. Sorry, I just stole my neighbor's lighter. But I think that the person that should be on, I think that Joey Lee should roast me. Drop the mic.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask Damien that you quit dropping the mic and turning off your camera, because it throws me off. So turn your camera on and leave it there, please. Thank you. All right, everybody. This is your cast for tonight, and I think Cerebral Speed Bump won out for our opening act, no matter if we took the long way around. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump, we're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. We all know you can do it. It does not have to be jokes, but rest of the cast,
it better be funny.
Make it funny. We're all making funny. You got this. Watch it.
No pressure.
All right. So recently I got sober 6 months ago. And the way I got sober is by my friends. Oh, well, let me start off like this. I was addicted to alcohol and speed, crystal meth mostly. So the way I got sober is my friends, they put my alcohol and my drugs on the top shelf so I can reach it. Because I'm in a wheelchair, obviously. I can't reach that top shelf. But, so I was trying to impress this girl. She wanted a speed bump, so I decided to turn myself into a speed bump. What is Jesus' favorite band? 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails is also my favorite band because it got me closer to God. I used to be pessimistic to the idea of God, but now I'm optimistic to the idea of some sort of higher power. other than myself. So the way I learned how to swim is my father would take me to one of his buddy's house, and he would take me to the deepest end, and he would throw me in, and he's like, sink or swim, sink or swim. And obviously, I learned how to swim because I'm still here. Obviously, I made it past the 27th club. And if you don't know what the 27th club is whenever, back in the 90s, Kurt Cobain took his life, and Bob Marley and all the people in the 27th club took their life. Obviously, I'm suicidal. I I have been through a lot of stuff, and I like to say that I am the happiest I've ever been. But I'm as human, I still have them thoughts. But so I think I could do this. So how do two people in a wheelchair have beef with each other? Did they go in with a spin kick, or did they go in side by side, or did they have like woolly competitions, or did they just duke it out? Like Muhammad Ali flew like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, baby. So if if you ejaculate into a girl while she's on top of you, does that mean she's babysitting?
Oh,
So people ask me, how do we have sex in wheelchairs? Well, you see, some people have sex positions. I like to call it Mission Impossible because it's impossible to go 360 dynamic. And, we got to figure out which one's going which way. It's like,
All right. Well, the time is up. I am so proud of you, Cerebral Speed Bump. You got through all 3 minutes, and it sounds like you were ramping up there at the end. It was like a little airplane, and so I am so proud of you. So yay, you did it. So I am going to give you the opportunity to get yourself some points on the board tonight in Press Your Funny. And that means I will give you 3 points to start because you have none. So 3 is good. I will give you 3 points if you can name 2 people that turned their stream on for you. Now, I didn't set your board at the beginning when you started talking because I was grinding my gills wanting to know if you were going to actually make it the 3 minutes or not. So I'll do it now. At the count of 3, if you like what Cerebral Speed Bump did, leave your cameras on to show your appreciation. And if you didn't laugh even a little, leave your cameras off and we'll talk about it later. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to go with Joey Lee.
Okay. We're going to go with Joey Lee. And then our next one, we're going to make sure that I ask the question first. But Joey Lee is a good one. All right. And you are correct, Joey Lee. What got you to turn your stream on for Cerebral Speed Bump?
Well, I know he's only been at it a few times, so taking that into account, yeah, it was like you mentioned, he was kind of slow at the beginning and kind of peaked at the end. Now you got to figure out how to peak at the beginning and then make the rest of it, pretty good too. But listen to yourself, listen to what people are consistently laughing at, and keep building on those jokes, and then find either better jokes or revise the ones you have to make those also better. But
Right.
you've got, you're working at it. You haven't had much experience, but I gave you a thumbs up
All right.
for
Well, Joey
where
Lee
you are so far.
turned on his camera for you, Cerebral Speed Bump. So you're halfway there in this round. So who's it gonna be next?
I'm going to go with Bacon.
Bacon. I love my bacon, 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 bacon. All right, Bacon. You turn your stream on for Cerebral Speed Bump. What got you to push the button?
It was a rough start, but he really did stick in there. And by the babysitting joke, I was dying. Like that was great. You did a really great job. Like he was saying, like figure out what's working, what's not, take it out, punch it up. You're doing great.
You're on your way. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump. You have 3 points. Y'all give it up. Hey, 3 points. All right. So you can either take your 3 points and go home and leave it at that, or I will give you 5 points if you can pick, let's see, the next 2 people who you think may have turned on your stream or on their stream and press your funny. So what will you decide?
I'm gonna press my funny.
No way,
And you're gonna go with who next?
Who am I gonna go with next? I'm gonna go with Malfunction Junction.
Okay. Why Malfunction Junction?
Because I hope he's my friend and he, shows me some sympathy.
I love it. You are correct. Malfunction Junction turned his stream on for you. What made you leave your stream on for your appreciation?
Well, I mean, in a lot of the Special Olympics, everybody's a winner. You understand? It's he brought his Plan B game. He did good. I was proud of him. I'd hang that gold medal on his tongue. I'd pin it around him. I bet his shoes hurt from the foot race running in place on them wheels like that. You did a good job. You did real good. Did good.
All right. He made you proud. All right. Cerebral Speed Bump. Very cool. Tic-tac-toe. 3 comedians in a row. So you are halfway there. You got 1 more. Who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna go with Damon. Or Damon.
Okay.
Sticky head ass.
All right. Well, I think he's unavailable. So pick again.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Mr. Insane.
Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. All right, Mr. Insane, you turned your stream on. What got you to turn your stream on for Cerebral Speed Bump?
He made me laugh here and there. He's got to work on his what's that word where you roll in a smooth line forward? Continuity. And but hey, if he's only been doing this a short time, he's like clay. He'll get molded. He'll find his way and roll right up that ramp.
I'm still here, Brenda.
You're still here. Oh, so you're available for comment now. So what got you to keep your screen on for Cerebral Speed Bump?
Well, because I remember the first time he got on the Sauce in the City late night comedy game show, he had no idea what to expect. And he's been one that I've seen develop from the first time he was here to someone where the first time he did it, I can honestly say I didn't think it was funny. Now, that set that he just did in his swagger, his authenticity, I just want to do a shout out to Cerebral Speed Bump. You fucking nailed it.
Yeah. And can I say something? I'll leave it for the green room.
Well, I guess we have it 2 ways. Those that ask permission and then those that just do it and then seek forgiveness. So it takes us all. All right. Well, Cerebral Speed Bump, you are doing well. All great comments. And you have won yourself 5 points. Y'all give it up for Cerebral Speed Bump. All right. So, well, that was like more than 2 because Damien like hijacked the seat. But You're still doing good. It's a 2-for-1, and they both turned their camera on for you. So you're doing good. Now you can walk away with your 5 points, or I will give you 7 points if you can name the next 2 people that may have turned their screen on for you. So would you like to press your funny?
No whammy, no whammies.
I think I'm gonna walk away with my points. Play it safe.
Okay. You want a chance to confer with your team here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you guys 30 seconds on the clock to advise Cerebral Speed Bump in his decision. Let the conversation begin.
I'm on the fence.
There's a fence.
So I think
I
love
Nikki
you,
at
though.
least probably did.
Randy.
Say it again.
I said roll away.
Randy Hope,
2 left.
handicap park.
I think he made the
Nikki
right
and
choice.
Randy. You
Yeah, I think
do?
it's Randy
Okay.
Randy Hope.
and Ralph are still
No,
left.
Randy and Nick.
Who were the
Ralph
3 who
and Nick.
voted for you? Me? And who else?
Well, I mean,
Me.
Me.
Randy Hope looks like somebody that would bet on the Special Olympics. Ralph looks like the reason it would be okay. I would go with Randy.
I go with Randy more than Ralph. But I don't think
Randy and
either one of
Nikki.
them turned the cameras
You
on.
gotta have 2. So Randy and Nikki.
Okay. You'll press my luck. Or funny.
I think you
You're
already
gonna
chose.
press. Okay, well, again, the 30 seconds is now up, and now I can ask you the question: will you, rest of the cast, press yo?
Funny. Funny.
I think I'm gonna press my funny.
Okay, so who will be your first pick?
I'm gonna go with Randy.
Okay, well, there you are. Randy turned his camera on, so we're halfway there. Randy, what got you to leave your camera on for your appreciation?
Well, tasteless. I mean, he's got to know tasteless wheelchair jokes. For me, I'm all in. Like, can I give an example? How do you have sex with a woman, a legless woman in a wheelchair? You roll her in and you roll her out. You roll her in and you roll her out.
Well, it seems like you guys have the same sense of humor, which is always good. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump, you're halfway there. So your cast has advised you well. So who will be your next contestant?
Nikki.
Good choice, Nikki. What got you to turn your stream on for your boy?
He had me in the first 6 seconds when he's like, "Who's Jesus's favorite band? 9 Inch Nails." Come on. So we had that, and then he rolled through it effortlessly. I mean, I'm talking about he coasted on that thing from start to finish. I thought it was flawless.
All right, Cerebral Speed Bump. We've got some really, really good comments. And you're halfway there. So who's going to be your no, wait.
7
You're
points.
there.
That's
No,
it.
there. You won 7 points.
Yeah.
So y'all give it up for Cerebral Speed Bump. Right, because we only have one person left in the studio, and we're gonna amp it in Press Your Funny, and you can walk away with your 7 points, or I will give you 10 points if Ralph James turned his stream on for you.
Ralph's a hater. I'm
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna press my funny and go with Mr. Ralph. Let's see.
Ooh, okay.
Get an X.
And that is correct. He turned his stream on. Ralph, what got you to turn your stream on?
Well,
for your friend.
I'm giving him 2 A's. as in AA. I think he was really honest up front with his addictions. You're supposed to deal with the crowd and open up. I think that was fine. It was slow. He built to a crescendo. As far as the formula, it was great. Again, maybe he can tighten up the syllable to laugh barometer. Other than that, it was great.
All right. Well, y'all give it up for Cerebral Speed Bump, our
Wow.
opening act of the episode. And Cerebral Speed Bump, if people want to reach out to you and hear some more ways to have sex with women in wheelchairs, where can they find you?
Here on this panel, and I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on pretty much all social medias.
Okay, I am digging it. Thank you for that 3 minutes. And iron sharpens iron, we will grow. While we're in the back sharpening our iron, we're gonna do the sponsor spotlight.
Spotlight. Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Spotlight, yeah.
whoa,
sponsor
whoa,
spotlight, y'all.
whoa.
Boy.
All right. I love when I have backup. That puts us over there in the karaoke division. This is one of my very favorite parts of the show because we get to highlight different faces, spaces, and places. And it's always a joy. You know what? We are going to pull from our archives because, we're going to have to lay Betsy Jr. down to rest at the end of the year. So we might as well use all the content now. And this is a clip from an older show. So shout out to this cast and Funny Man Green. Here we go.
See on the toilet this
To do around here called Sing It. And this is where our comedic cast get to sing songs that represent a certain category that we put on the stream. The game rules are very simple. I will put 5 minutes on the clock, and our comedic contestants must keep singing until 5 minutes has elapsed. If there is any stop, stutters, or ums, or they speak the words, they will be out. And our comedic contestants at least need to have one singing contestant at the end of 5 minutes. Do you guys all understand the rules of this game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, when you have come to the end of your singing it, in order to transfer the mic, you must yell what?
Sing it.
And then the next contestant will pick up the mic and start singing. Now, we've tweaked this game just a little bit because I don't want to hear any I'm flying on a prayer. Nah, 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 nah. I don't want to hear no na na nas if there ain't no na na nas in the song. Everybody understand?
Yep.
Once you run out of word, you are to pass the mic. Got it?
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Our topic this week is my intro song. These are songs that get our cast pumped up when they walk on stage. Everybody loves to have a DJ. Everybody loves to have intro music. And so we will be singing our intro songs, the ones that we would like to come on stage to. In order to decide the order, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What number am I thinking of? Ouija.
I'm going to say 8.
Funny Man Green.
7.
Randy.
Chicken says 2.
Randy is correct. He is the closest without going over. The number I'm thinking of was 5 because it's 53 degrees and clear here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So what will the order be, Randy?
Dude, the chicken's killing it. Me, David, and then Ouija.
You, David, then Ouija. I love it. All right, 5 minutes on the clock and sing it.
Somewhere.
I'm going out in a blaze of glory. I'm going out in a blaze of glory. Sing it.
Funny Man Green.
We will rock you. We will rock you.
No,
And
Android. Android.
we
They're playing
Hello,
here.
Mr. Ouija. Sing it.
that's not a song. All right, Rick Holton. And that was the sponsor spotlight. Whoa,
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 whoa, whoa,
Sponsor spotlight,
whoa.
y'all.
Word to your mother.
And
Wow,
word.
wow, wow.
So this one is going to be really, really from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Mr. Ouija. Thank you for Tony Klein. So that's the first thank you. And the second is I am so sorry. You are right. Mr. Ouija is a song. And so I want everybody to know that in this sponsor spotlight. Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
talking
Whoa,
about
whoa, 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 whoa.
spotlight.
Uh-oh.
Chief, that's not
All
a
right,
mating
you
call.
guys, this is a new game alert. Do not try this at home yet because I don't know how it's going to go, but it's going to be really fun trying. Okay, so this game is called Categories, and it is derived from a game that I played in my childhood. And I just thought, as an adult, how would it go? So the game rules are very simple. I'm going to post a topic and we're going to go round robin, and you guys will name things under the topic until you either stutter, can't think of anything, or repeat an answer. If you do any of those three, you are out. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm probably
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. So everybody can play this game, and we are playing for 10 points. Okay. And everybody gets to play. All right. So rules are very simple. If you're up with me to this point, then you know all the rules. Our first topic is someone give me a reason to tell my boss why I can't come into work tomorrow. The crazier the excuse, the better. All right, we're gonna go round robin, starting with Damien.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can I? No, you don't have to repeat the question.
Nope. Next, Nikki.
My dog's cousin died.
Cerebral speed bump.
Let's I have diarrhea from Taco Bell.
No, Randy.
A meteorite fell on my car.
Bacon.
My little brother chewed my tire off.
Insane.
I just bought the store and you're fired.
Oh, okay, Ralph.
I'm going to use one that I've recently used. I can't come into work because I tried a new shaving cream, shaving lotion, and my face broke out.
Okay, Joey Lee.
I took too much Viagra this last night, and I'm having a hard time getting out of bed.
All right, Tony. Oh, wait. Where did they go? Oh, wait. All right, Tony Klein, you're still in the game. Your answer?
My girlfriend's uvula has warts.
All right. Okay. Well, you guys passed that round. You guys are 2 people down, so congratulations on moving on. All right, here we go. Next topic up. If your bank account could speak, what would it say? Ralph.
You'll never get any savings. All you do is pull out too early.
Joey Lee.
Stop sending so much money.
I want that problem. Insane.
Come in. You'll never get out.
Bacon.
It says, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Randy.
You're a poor bastard.
Damien. Tony. Yes.
You know,
Tony.
because you got married looking like, now you look like for the price of a cup of coffee a day, you're going to be broke for the rest of your life.
Nikki.
What in the entire hell are you doing?
Randy.
Stop spending money on prostitutes.
Insane.
That.
All right. Y'all give it up for yourselves. Advancing to the next round. All right. Okay. We ready? Next
Ready.
topic. Next category. Women deal with periods, pregnancy, menopause. What the fuck do men deal with? All right, Ralph.
They deal with the women who are on their periods, menopause, and everything that comes with it.
Nikki.
They're dealing with the questionable shit on their dick after they slept with us.
Damien. Tony.
They're trying to decide whether to eat it or find a burial plot.
Randy.
My car is a piece of junk.
Bacon.
Big, swollen, bouncy blue balls.
Joey Lee.
Mine don't count.
ED.
Oh, Ralph.
Are you waiting
Wow.
for me?
Yes.
I didn't hear the question. I apologize.
All right. Well, so we're down. All right. So remember, keep going. It's the same until I ask another question. It's the same one. And we keep going until people stutter, stop, get out, or ask a question like, I didn't understand the question. I didn't see it. All right. Are you guys ready for your next topic?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Name something women like to watch men do. Bacon.
Rub my bathtub. Get that scum.
Ooh, Joey Lee.
Go to work in the morning. You lazy
Randy.
bum.
Masturbate.
No. Tony.
I was going to say autoerotically asphyxiate themselves.
No, I was gonna say. Yeah, give it up for yourselves on the advancement. All right. No stutters, no stops, straight to the funny. All right, are we ready for our next topic?
Yep.
Which is
Yes.
our last one, and you guys are going to keep going until only one is standing. Everybody got it?
No pressure.
Got it.
Burr, 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 burr. All right, fill in the blank. What you not gonna do is Nikki.
Talk to me like you run a damn thing in this son of a bitch.
Randy.
I'm not paying for that shit.
Bacon.
Not talk while Brenda's talking.
Joey Lee.
You're not going to sleep inside the house. You keep talking to me like that.
Nikki.
What you not gonna do is touch my dog like that.
Randy.
Not going to work.
Bacon.
What you're not gonna do is look at me like I'm crazier than you. Go look in the mirror.
Joey.
You ain't going to get a penny of mine because I got a prenuptial.
Nikki.
What you ain't gonna do is get a tattoo of my face on your ass cheek.
Randy.
Not my job.
What you ain't gonna do is not my job? No. All right. Keep going. Bacon.
What you not gonna do is talk to me like your daddy runs shit that my daddy didn't build.
Joey Lee.
You're not riding my car if you don't take your trash out after you're done riding.
Nikki.
What you not gonna do is call that shit you just cooked a taco when you made it with a fucking piece of bread and some shredded cheese.
Bacon.
What you not gonna do is feed that shit to the dog because I cooked it for you. They eat off the floor. You want to be a dog?
Ooh, Joey Lee.
You ain't gonna ride with me anymore if you slam the door when I drop you off at the bus stop.
Last round, Nikki.
What you not gonna do is tell me that White Claw is liquor. Cause it ain't.
Bacon.
What you not gonna do is tell me I can't fit in that dress. I squeezed it, I stapled it, I fits, I ships.
Last word, Joey Lee.
You ain't gonna run with me because you aren't white. Or
All right. Well,
maybe
I
it
know
should've
where
been
I'm
black.
not going for Christmas.
No chocolate for you, sir.
All right. Well, we can't run all night with this, so we will decide by a cast vote who won that round. Cerebral Speed Bump, camera on. Who won that round?
I'm gonna go with Joey Lee.
Okay, I'm digging it. Joey Lee, one for you. Ralph James, who took that round?
Bacon, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it. She
None
really had some
whatsoever.
zingers. I'm digging it. All right, Insane, who took that round?
I'm gonna go with Nikki.
She was funny. Like I had some belly laughs, and yeah, I'm with you there. Randy, who took that round?
I'm not gonna eat that bacon. Am I still in?
What you not gonna do is eat that bacon. All right, Damien, who took that round?
Hands down, you got 2 votes, and Nikki fucking destroyed you bitches. I'm just saying. Drop the mic.
Y'all got this right.
Nikki fucking crushed you. You guys are losers.
Somebody just got.
Well, I guess by popular demand, Nikki, congratulations on the win and your 10 points. And what we do around here is we get to shout out to the Academy.
Oh my gosh. I'm shouting out the Academy.
Yes.
Is
You
that
won.
okay? Sorry. Sorry. It was breaking up there. That's my fault. Shout out to the Academy. Shout out to man. Shout out to my brain for coming through one time for the one time. I did not think that was going to happen at all. At all. I need more faith in myself. Shout out to all you guys because listen, I was running right there with the best of them right for a second. We had that thing. We was tagging in and out. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that was so much fun, Brenda. Oh my God.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question. Did you like that game?
Yes, I love that game, dude. Look, I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I was just like, hey, what you ain't gonna do? Listen.
What you ain't gonna do, Damien and Tony? Did you guys like that game?
Oh, I'm still laughing. But no, I can't.
Yeah. I loved it. We should play this more often.
Okay, wait. Yeah, you have to immediately start talking. What?
I said we should play it more often. I don't know why I look like I'm being held at gunpoint. That's just my face.
I think we should play it more often too. That one was fun. So thank y'all for playing.
Yes, it was
Randy,
awesome.
did you like that game?
I did. I think my brain failed miserably, but I did like the game.
A little bit, but we'll talk about it later. Insane, did you like that game?
Up until the point I went duh. But yes, it got wild after that. I can't keep up. I'm old.
I am digging it. Okay, Ralph, what about you? Did you like that game?
I liked it. I'm just disappointed in my own performance and was jealous I didn't make it to the final round.
Well, come back for more episodes and maybe you will. Cerebral Speed Bump, did you like that game?
I liked the game until I got booted out, but I understand the rules. You know, I just kind of got, off guard, but I'll do better next time.
That's the spirit. Bacon, did you like that game?
I did like that game. That was a lot of fun. It keeps you on your toes for sure.
It was really fun, and I came up with that one on the bus home. Joey Lee, did you like that game?
That was a lot of fun. I don't know why he said white. I meant to say black. Must be a Freudian slip. Please don't send the NCAA, CP, or whatever they are after me.
That was hilarious, and that was our first attempt at categories, you guys. If you guys want to see more of this game, first of all, buy the card deck. That would be really good, and you can get more information about that by DMing me direct or commenting on this video. So much fun, but we'll have to play it a few more times to see if it goes into the deck. Our next segment up is You Say Trivia, an interactive trivia comedy game. And this is where it's a 5-point take all round. If the cast gets the answer correct to the contestant's question, they win no points. If the cast gets it incorrect, the contestant wins 5 points. Everybody with me till that part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll save the rest for later. All right. To decide who's gonna say their trivia question, we're gonna play our awesome mini game of Tap In, and I'm just going to ask a very basic question, and the first contestant to turn on their stream and yell "Tap In" will win the opportunity to answer the question and play the game for some points. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tap in. By the time I remove this graphic, everybody's screen should be in the off position. Off, off, off. And look at that. Look at the magic of that happening. All right. So very basic question is who sings this song? Ready? Because I'm bad.
Tap
Tap
in.
in.
That is going to be Cerebral Speed Bump. Your camera was on first, but I didn't hear your voice. And Insane, you are the first person that I heard their voice and their camera. So, answer the question.
Michael Jackson.
Because I'm bad. You know it. Ow! Ooh, 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 ooh. You are correct.
You could
Mike-
also have taken Weird Al Yankovic.
That's
No,
a fact.
Yeah, thank you. So that brings us to your trivia question. And what is it going to be? And remember, pose the question and give 3 answers. And go.
In what country were cards developed? Asia, India, or South America?
Ooh, I love culture questions. You are the most cultured person that I have ever had the opportunity to hang out with. I remember going to that restaurant when you were in Vegas. You remember that?
Yes.
And the waitress wouldn't leave us alone. I was like, go away. She was like, but he's so gorgeous. I was like, boy, Katia gonna cut you. All right. Repeat the question and the answers for the cast.
In what country were card games first developed? China, India, or South America?
Ooh, I love it. One that applies to the show. Okay, guys, you heard the question. I'm going to turn your comments on because people are tuning in. Shout out to Matt Timney, Bailey, Deandra. They're all tuning in, so they will be able to help you. So you guys have to watch the comments. They'll pop up on the screen. So I'll give you 1 whole minute to converse amongst yourselves. Make sure everybody gets an opinion and come up with the answer. Now, you guys know that I said we'll get to the other part later, but if y'all get it right, his fate is in y'all's hands. Just saying.
Yeah.
And I have a really great game concocted. So we love to play test your funny around here. So 1 minute on the clock, 60 seconds, and go ahead and talk amongst yourselves to decide.
It's China for sure.
Yeah,
China invented the cards.
Well, it can't be South America because that's not a country. You said it was a country, right?
That is correct.
It's a
Continent.
continent.
So
I was thinking it was
but
India,
China's
but y'all
real
sure
big into
about
Mahjong.
It was. Card
I've
games
never
were first
seen.
brought to you by Dots Not Feathers, India.
I'm
I feel
thinking
like it's
India.
India, but
I've been in
yeah.
Oh
China.
my
I've never seen
goodness.
any cards. I see Mahjong all over the place.
I
Mahjong,
swear
I
I
That's
saw
believe,
right.
Made
what
in
was
India on Ace one time.
I'm
yeah, it was invented in China and then India made it.
Yeah.
They
really.
I have not. Well, I mean, Tiffany would say China. He's the talent, but that other chick that just popped up
little
here, she
Indian
said
kids
India. I feel
can't be
confident
worth
about that.
Lily, do you play cards in China?
Those
No
Chinese
answer.
masters, they invented everything. They've been around for thousands of years. 3,000
It's
years,
fucking India.
4,000
They eat the
years.
soups in China.
I think it's
It's
India because
You
I've
know
never
that.
seen Lily play
Can
cards
anyone
much.
read the comments? Is anyone commenting anything helpful? Is Matt out there?
It's
yeah.
kind
Ashley,
of
do you
happy.
Lily,
I just said somebody
do
said
you
India.
play cards in China?
Hey, it's fucking India, and I'm probably
Okay,
wrong.
so
Lock in on India.
here.
Yeah, that's fucking India.
This is your national emergency audio interruption.
Chocolate child broadcasting.
If you hear
Play cards
somebody
in China.
talking, you shouldn't be talking. You should let them finish their comment. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And boop, let the conversations resume.
Okay,
I'm in
China.
China.
I got an answer from a Chinese saying China. They play cards there.
You, from a Chinese, you said that out loud. Okay, cool. We'll go with China.
He's got a prenup.
China it is.
China. Bastards.
No, I
lock
said
it
India.
in.
Again,
Tommy
I'm going
style.
with India.
I swear I ain't sleeping on India. I really think it's India, but we're going to rock with it and we're going to say China.
I'm gonna go on a cigarette.
All right.
guys
It
decide.
seems like everybody turned off their camera. If you guys all agree, yell locked in so that I know that you guys have agreed.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Very cool. All right, Insane. What in the world? Go ahead and give us the answer and give us some background.
It's China, of course, because they make everything.
Lead-based paint. That makes sense.
And that's me.
I didn't need to sleep at all.
Okay. Well, everybody or some people in the audience said China, so they were on your team. The cast guessed China, so if they would have went with Nikki, they'd have been wrong with India. I don't think they play games in India. I've met some Indian people, and they don't look like the game players, right? Like they don't.
Usually cool.
I'm just saying. All right, Insane. You win no points because the cast got it correct. Everybody else in the studio streams on because now it's time to decide Insane's fate. Uh, so we'll decide if he's going to do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Everybody else stream on. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to decide. That is the only question up for bid, is if he will do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Once we decide that, we'll talk about the rest. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yay. All right. I feel some energy. Energy. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin.
Something else.
Something else.
Oh.
Something else.
Oh.
Something else.
Oh.
Lock in on something else.
Lock it in.
Has spoken.
Something else.
Well, now I can understand why Ralph's face looks bruised.
All right. You guys, remember when you turn off your stream, everybody yell locked in. That way
Locked
I know
in.
everybody's.
Locked
All
in.
right.
Locked
So we have locked in on Bacon screen on. What did we lock in on?
Something else. Something else.
Oh, something else. Okay. I love it. So you said something else. What would the something else be?
Oh, that part I don't know yet. I thought we got to talk about that too. You said one at a time. Okay, so I want him to rant about the government, about the whole Elon Musk and Trump feud, like they're feuding lovers.
I like it. Feuding lovers, Elon Musk and our current president. All right. Cerebral speed bump, camera on. What else would you like to see?
I would like to see him beef it out with Donald Trump and Elon Musk as a cross dresser.
Okay, say that one more time.
I would like to see him as Donald Trump and Elon Musk duke it out as a cross dresser.
Okay. Well, that's kind of in Bacon space, so it's kind of the same thing. He just now has to wear a dress. All right. Joey Lee, camera on. What else would you like to see Insane do?
Be nice to hear what you're saying.
Is your voice will forward?
Also, I would like him to do it in a Chinese accent.
In a
Arigato.
Chinese accent. Okay,
Boy,
Chinese accent in a dress. Please don't talk over me. Thank you. All right. Because I'm having a hard enough time to remember this. Bacon, what did you say?
Okay, I'm writing it all down. So a Trump Musk lover quarrel rant about all that while wearing a dress with a Chinese accent.
All right, you've heard it. All right, Ralph James, camera on. What else would you like to hear?
I'd like to see his brand new material, stuff he hasn't tried before, something that is in the back of his mind, and he has the courage to go ahead and try it out live. That's what I would like.
Okay, so you're gonna take everything that Bacon is going to describe, and you're going to put some oomph behind it.
Absolutely.
And it will be new material because I don't think he's written any material on Trump and Musk fighting in dresses. So in a Chinese accent. So I think we're gonna get some new stuff here, Ralph.
He can incorporate it.
Okay. Incorporate some new stuff. I guess make it up. Randy Holton, camera on. What else would you like to see him do?
As Donald Trump.
Okay, you're getting all this bacon?
No, I did not hear Randy. I cut out.
Okay, Randy said as Donald Trump.
Oh, that's great.
So, okay. Make sure you're writing this down. All right.
I am.
Damien and Tony, what other would you like to hear?
Well, I was thinking about campaigning for strippers never to pay taxes for the rest of their lives if they can keep their job up after 40 years.
Campaigning.
Complicated.
Campaigning to keep the strippers taxes. No taxes on strippers. So write that in. All right, Nikki, camera on. What other would you like to see him doing?
Man, my doggone answers done changed so many times because every time somebody gets picked, they kind of own it. So y'all, I'm mad at y'all for being on it. Okay. All right, so he's as Donald Trump, because I was gonna say do it WWE style where he's like got the Chinese accent, but he's like, here come Elon with the steel chair, you know. But we're gonna say he's drunk. He's also drunk, so he's got no filter. It just comes out.
Okay. All right, Miss Bacon, you said you were writing all this down. So go ahead and give the laundry list of this performance.
All right. So we have a rant about Trump and Musk as lovers, as Donald Trump with a Chinese accent, while drunk, cross-dressing, as in wearing a dress, and with some brand new material, which is obvious because you haven't ever done this before, I hope to God, while campaigning for no tax for strippers, which I am totally behind.
All right, and now this is our secret sauce. Matt Timney says, Evel Knievel giving the talk to his kids.
Robbie Knievel was his son. He took after him.
All right, so add that to the list.
Talk to kids.
This is going to be one heck of a performance. I am praying for our contestant. In this test, you're funny.
Funny. I just want to explain the drugs in Boca.
Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. All right, you heard the laundry list. There's 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but rest of the cast
better be funny.
Be funny.
It better.
How was I supposed to keep track of all that? What do I look like? Do I look like the president of the... Oh, I am the president of the United States. I don't drink, by the way, but I'm drunk right now, and I do like to dress in my wife's clothing. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, where's Musk? I need intercourse now. I mean, intercourse with the government. And apparently Musk doesn't like to intercourse with anybody because, Trump likes it in the rump. A little bump now and then would be nice, Musk, I had to get rid of him. He was fucking crazy. The man was on ketamine, and I started doing it myself, and I can't run a country on ketamine. Putin's on fucking meth. He didn't realize that. He always had that same look on his face. It's like, yeah. Musk, if he was in a dress, I'd want to. I don't know if I'm supposed to be the Trump or the Musk, so I'll just show you a bunch of women in a picture, in a dress, and they can fight. And how come this one's wearing a better headdress than the other? I don't know, but they're in some Jewish synagogue somewhere. I think it was my bar mitzvah. Trump was at my bar mitzvah. I had one of his places that, all the non-legal people that work there. The man had more non-legal. Wait, I'm supposed to be him. Oh shit, they're coming after me. How many counts of felonies do I have? It's 33 now. Because this, it's got to be 2 minutes. I got to use my gold toilet and fly on that plane. I'm just the president. I'm just a regular guy. I eat McDonald's and shit like everyone else. On a gold toilet. So I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Am I transgender now? A Chinese. You wanted a Chinese accent. I heard Jewish. A Jewish Chinese. So hello, my name is Donald Trump. I am president of the United States of America. Today, we are all going to eat a chow mein with chopsticks, and you're going to like it. I will deliver it personally to you with my fleet of drones. They should be there in now. So go look for your chow mein at the door from Donald Trump. Now, Melania. Where is Melania? Does anyone know where my wife is? Does anyone know who I am? I haven't seen my wife in 6 months. I don't even know if that kid's mine. Now I'm doing a Dangerfield impersonation. Chinese drunk person. I see. I give you egg roll. 65-year-old egg roll. First Chinese person I meet. First job I have. His name is Ho. Other man named Lee. Holy shit, they crazy. Am I done here? I don't know what I did.
Yeah, I was over here snickering and my finger missed. But yes, time is up. But that was great. Just watching you trying to figure it out. That was the best I could have ever asked for. Just watching you try to figure all of that out. How did that feel for you?
Very uncomfortable.
Well, you definitely participated in the class, and now it is time for the rest of your castmates to test your funny. All right. I will give you 5 points if you stay within the AB range. I will give you 10 points if you get all A's and hit the honor roll. Okay?
All righty then.
All right. Let's set up your classroom. So who's going to be your first grader?
I will go with Randy.
Oh, you seem very dependent on Randy this episode. All right, Randy Holton, A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb.
Well, he really doesn't look very good in a dress, though. He's really got to go to the dress shop or something, because that was god awful. But I'll give him an A.
Okay. Despite the bad dress, we got him smoking cigarettes. That is crazy. All right. So despite the dress and looking not so approachable in it, you got an A. So great start. Who's going to be your next grader?
Let's go right to the bacon.
Let's go right to the bacon. All right, Bacon. You wrote all of these tasks down. A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb.
I'm going to give him a B+ because he hit most of them, but I did not hear about campaigning for no tax for strippers, and I did not hear any Evel Knievel talking to children, which probably was for the best. But everything else was hilarious and amazing, and bravo.
Okay, well, there goes the honor roll, Insane. But you still have 5 points on the board. All you have to do is stay in the AB range. So who is going to be your next grader?
I'll just take it like the Trump. Let's see if Ralph turned his camera on.
Ooh.
I'll
well, his camera was always on. But Ralph, A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. Microphone on.
I'm giving him an A. I think I'm becoming a kinder, gentler Jim, and he might as well be the first one. I think it was a tough position to be in, and he did the best, which is expected.
Okay. Look at him grading on the curve. Tic-tac-toe, 3 comedians in a row. You are still in the A field, A minus because of the B, but still A minus. So who's going to be your next grader?
Cerebral speed bump. If he's hasn't been
Let's
bumped.
let's do it. All right, cerebral speed bump. A, B, C, D, or F fell bomb.
I'm gonna go with 2 A's, double A, A++, because he can't, like, he was nervous, but he still went with the punch.
Okay. I like for the punch, going for the punch. All right, Insane. You got 3 A's, 1 B plus. That still lands you in the A category, even though no honor roll. But who's gonna be your next grader?
Oh, I say we go with Malfunction Junction.
Malfunction Junction, what's your function? All right, Malfunction Junction, A, B, C, D, or F fail, crash. Unmute your mic. And
I
your
don't have palsy. I just got the brain damage. But what I was saying, he did really good in the beginning, but then something happened, and there was a lot of questionable stuff with the New York accent and all that. And I got to fail him because he gave me an erection. So he gets a big fat F here, and I got to go figure out what to do with this.
Oh, oh no! He got the big fat F. But with 3 A's and a B plus, you're still B plus. So that's good, but you can't get no more F's. So who's going to be your next grader?
My doctor. With Joey. Where's Joey? Who's squeaking over there?
Joey.
Joey.
All right.
Asian wife.
You steered him off.
All right,
let's go to-
Joey. A, B, C, D, or F fell bomb. What will you grade that performance?
A. Because he did a really good Chinese accent. I've heard a lot of them. And that was pretty close. That was really good. I'm going to bring you to outings with me so you can interpret. Can you please?
Oh, certainly. No problem.
Okay. Well,
with you
even
next week.
with the F, stop shaking your hand at the camera, please. Thank you. All right. So you have 4 A's, 1 F, boo, and 1 B plus. So you're still in the A minus, but you're a better A minus. So who's going to be your next grader?
I'm saving Dickie for last because he's got a mouse. So let's try Nikki. Nikki,
All
then Dickie.
right. Nikki. All right, Nikki. A, B, C, D, or F bomb crash. What would you grade that performance?
So I have to give Insane a B, just a flat B. What I loved about it and what brought me up to a B is he goes, "What's next?" And I'm a Jewish Chinese guy, and he goes to put the accent on, and it wasn't Chinese at all, dude. It was like a speech impediment. It was B.
Well, a good strong B leaves you in the A minus category. You cannot get another F. So you have, let's see, yep, Dickie is the last one. So Dickie, A, B, C, D, or F fail bomb. What would you grade that performance?
Well, I think he had all of us laughing right up front, but he gets a big fucking F because I almost fell asleep like he was doing a Joel Osteen fucking motivational tape. Recorded, drop the mic. F, fail.
Oh no!
What did you do to me?
That took you down to a C. Oh no!
High
Well,
school all
you
over
guys
again.
give it up for Insane for the insane try
I
in
can't help not make your voice do it.
this Test Your Funny
Test your
game.
funny.
Well, I definitely think that I would have given you a hard B minus. I would have given you a B minus only because I did not hear about the taxes for strippers, and I am with my friend in solidarity. Just saying. All right, guys, it is time to do another spotlight. Whoa,
Whoa.
the spotlight, y'all.
My ears.
I love it when I have backup. All my singing angels, that sounds like we're all going to the, when you hear me talking, you stop talking. All right.
That was supposed
Get
to.
him, Joey.
in
Get him,
this spotlight, I'm talking. All right, in this the spotlight, we get to highlight different spaces, faces, and places that we've met along the way. And this is an oldie but goodie, but shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. I love this video because it always gives me enough time to go and do my lady business. So I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I do, because I'll keep playing it until I get a new one. In the sponsor spotlight.
Welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage, and so Sauce City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Sauce in the City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Sauce in the City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Sauce in the City. Jimmy Howell for introducing me to Sauce in the City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Sauce in the City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Sauce in the City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Money.
And
That's
that-
it.
And there were 7 of us in the car, and they were like, I gotta pee. And I'm like,
out the spotlight. And word. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. I love this video. We'll
All right,
continue to
who's
play
posting
it
this?
until you send me a new one. Where is that coming from? Oh, okay. Anyway, in the spotlight. All right. Time for us to jump on to our next game, which is called Take a Hint. I like this one because I have revised the game rules to make sure that everybody can play and has an opportunity to get some points on the board. It's very simple. A contestant will choose another contestant and they will try to guess the hints that the contestant is giving. If they do, both contestants will win 5 points. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Okay. I
Say it
will
one more
put-
time. I'm so sorry.
I will put 60 seconds on the clock for you to give hints to your hint receiver. And if your hint receiver gets your hint, you both win 5 points. Got
Understood.
me? All right. Our question of the night in the hint giving category is to describe your sign without saying it and let the other person figure it out. Okay? Very simple rules, right? You guys are gonna describe your zodiac signs, and by your descriptions, you're gonna let your castmates figure it out. Okay? And if they do figure it out, you both win 5 points. If they don't, you guys get nothing. The nothing burger. All right? Everybody with me?
Yes.
All right. So Nikki,
Yeah.
I'm going to pick on you first for the sake of time. You are going to go first out of Damien, Tony, Randy, Insane, Ralph James, Joey Lee, Bacon, and Cerebral Speed Bump. Who's going to be your hint taker?
Bacon is on the plate, son.
Bacon? Why Bacon?
Just because she's a girl too, and I know that we know our astrology game, so this ain't light work, so not a problem.
Okay, so not a problem, Bacon. She has faith in you. So
Brave woman.
I am only gonna say this once to everybody in the studio. Sit down and play the show, or I'm gonna kick you out the studio. I don't have time to keep wondering who's playing and who's not. So sit down and quit going in and out the screen. All right. So Bacon and Nikki, I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. Nikki, you will throw hints at Bacon about what your sign is, and she will have to guess. Once you guess Bacon, Nikki, you put your finger on your nose and you say correct, and that will let me know that you guys have what? Okay, got it?
Got it.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Nikki, let the hints begin.
Okay, they go clip clopping on the side of a mountain in National Geographic.
You're an Aries. It's a goat. I'm kidding.
Clip clopping, like, you know, you find them at the fair.
Horses?
So, like, it's a good Disney movie. It's a good Disney movie. Say it again.
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller. No, like she in the Disney movie, she was dumb and she was trying to run away from her dad.
Which one? That's all of them. I can show you the world.
Look, hey,
Capricorn?
correct.
What did she say?
Capricorn.
Correct.
Okay, so you are a Capricorn. I just want to go over some of these clues. Clip clopping up the side of the mountain and under the sea. What is going on with this whole situation? Let me change this look here. So what is going on with them clues? Because you guys barely got it. So like, and with the clues you were given, Nikki, I'm just not sure. But
Listen.
you guys got it at the last second. So you guys got 5 points. So congratulations. All right, Bacon. Now it is your turn. Who will be your hint taker?
I'm gonna go with Ralph.
All right, Ralph James. All right, Ralph, with the hints that Bacon throws at you, you must guess her sign. 60 seconds on the clock. And let me just put this up here. Describe your sign without saying it and let Ralph guess it. Let's go.
Okay, I have 2 of them. I am
A
stuck in the
Gemini.
middle. No, not even.
Oh.
I have 2 signs because I'm stuck in the middle. One of them is Roar!
Bipolar.
That's you. And the other one is, I gave birth to El Cristo, the Christ. So, and I did that while, not doing the dirty. So that would make me a what?
A Virgo.
Okay, and then the other one is Roar! I will slice you up. They're with frosted flakes and they're great. But it's not a tiger, it's the other one that goes
Leo.
Roar! Yes.
You're on the cusp.
Yes.
Oh, cusp of Leo and Virgo.
Yay!
So we're looking at August and September.
Yes.
August 22nd.
21st.
Oh, I was close.
That's good.
All right, the time is up. And even though you guys guessed, you did not put your finger on your nose and yell correct. So I would not know that. So womp, womp, womp. All right, Ralph, you are up next. Who is going to be your point taker?
Let's go with Randy. I think this might be the first time I've called on him.
All right, let's do it. All right, Randy, 60 seconds on the clock. He's going to hurl hints at you. If you get his zodiac sign correct, you both win 5 points. If you don't, womp, 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 both of you win nothing. 60 seconds on the clock. Ralph, throw as many hints as you can. And
Correct.
when he is correct, you put your finger on your nose and you yell correct. 60 seconds on the clock, and let the hints begin.
Orion the Warrior wanted me, but I wouldn't give it up.
Sagittarius.
No, I was a maiden.
Oh shit.
I took it to the wedding with me.
You took what's the hint again? You took it to the wedding?
I've never had sex.
Virgin. Virgo.
Ah, correct.
Right on. That's the way to play this game.
You only have
all
to tell
right.
me once.
Let's talk about these clues. Like that first one. What was that first clue?
Orion's belt. He's right next to Virgo. To the Virgo constellation. So I said Orion wants the virgin or the maiden who's a virgin, leading to Virgo. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can take your finger off your nose. Your points are secure. Well, great hit giving, Randy. Very good work. You did really good, and now it is your turn. Who is going to be your hint receiver?
Let's go with Tony. Malfunction.
All
Junction.
right, Tony, Malfunction Junction. All right, You have 60 seconds on the clock. Randy's gonna hurl hints at you, and hopefully you can guess his sign. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the hints begin.
About 60% of people after 60 get this. It's a disease. It's bad. Everybody dies.
Cancer.
Correct.
That
You're
one was
crap.
so easy. Yeah, that was good hitting, Randy. He said everybody gets it and they all die. I'm like, oh, we're the same sign. I'm trying to steer away from that. Oh, geez. All right. Well, very good. You guys both win 5 points. So very, very good. All right, Tony, it is now your turn. If you can find your camera, there he is. All right, who is going to be your hint receiver?
He's already here with me. Let's do dang it.
All right. Well, no, you can't do it with the same person in the room with you.
Figured I'd try anyway. Wow.
Yeah, you
Joey
guys are supposed to be one answer, really, but all right, Joey Lee.
Joey Lee.
All right.
Like,
You are going to pitch the hints, Tony, and Joey Lee. You are going to try to figure out his sign in 60 seconds. If you do, you guys both get 5 points. If you don't, you get the big Zippo. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the hints begin.
we're peaceful people, pretty creative, fond of drug use. We stay alone a lot.
Hippies.
There's two of them. You're close.
Two fish swimming in a pool going nowhere.
Two fish. Oh, Pisces?
Yes.
Correct.
That is correct. That is some good hint given, Damien. I know you can do it when you concentrate and focus. So you guys have won 5 points each. Very, very nicely done. And now, Joey Lee, who's going to be your hint receiver?
Let's see, who's left? Or I can pick anybody?
Bacon and Cerebral Speed Bump.
Speed Bump.
All right, Speed Bump, you are the hint receiver. If you get it correct, you and Joey Lee will win 5 points each. If you don't, you guys win Zippo. No pressure. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the hints begin.
First three letters are the same as the Screen Actors Guild. It's at the end of the year.
Let's see. You are a Pisces.
No. First letter is the one before T.
Taurus.
Second letter is the first letter of the alphabet.
Aquarius.
Third letter is before H.
Oh, dude. This is hurting my head.
Okay, the one that pulls the bow back.
Oh,
Time is up. Wah, wah, wah. What is your sign, Joey?
Sagittarius.
And the first hint was like amazing. The first letters of the Screen Actors Guild, like I thought he was, I thought he was gonna spell it out for you. But Cerebral Speed Bump, not so cerebrally right there, but it's now your turn. So who will be your hint receiver?
I am gonna go with Bacon. Bacon.
All right, Bacon. You have 60 seconds. You know how this works. To guess what Cerebral Speed Bump sign is. And If you get it, you guys both get 5 points. If you don't, you get Zippo, the big goose egg, nothing. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Let the hints begin.
I come in pairs.
Are you a Gemini?
Correct.
Yay! That was spot on. That's how you do it, Cerebral Speed Bump. You came right out the gate, direct. Both of you win 5 points each. And you led us right to our last contestant, I do believe. No, I think no, yeah, you're the last one. So you get to pick out the cast who's going to be your hint receiver.
I already did mine.
Oh, did everybody do theirs? Put your finger on your nose if you did yours. All right, I see a lot of, oh, okay. I see no finger on that nose. Okay, so last one up is Insane. So he has no finger on his nose. So you didn't do yours?
No,
All
I have
right.
not yet.
So who is going to be your hint receiver?
Let's go with Nikki.
Nikki. All right, Nikki, you'll receive the hints. Y'all got 60 seconds. Let the hints begin.
I am the king of the jungle.
Leo.
Thank you very much.
Correct.
Correct.
All right. Good going, Nikki. You had his back because I was going to let the time just drain out. You have to put your finger on your nose and yell correct. So that is very good. And that was good hint giving. Both of you receive 5 points. And now Damien seems to be able to get himself together. So we are going to allow it. All right, Damien, who's going to be your hint receiver?
My hint receiver has got to be Nikki.
All right, Nikki, you've been called back to the stream. You seem to be pretty good. They count on you for a lot. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the hints begin.
February 20th.
Aquarius.
Cusp.
Pisces.
Nailed it. Lock it in.
Correct.
Correct.
There we go. All right. You got 5 more points, girl. You on the board. Both of y'all get 5 points. Very nicely done. And this is the way to always be fair, to make sure everybody can get some points on the board. And I think we have all of our contestants in the house who have had their chance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Correct. Exactly. It's time for us to move on to You Say Trivia, our next trivia question, an interactive comedy trivia game where one of our comedic contestants will pose their poignant question and give 3 answers, and we'll take it from there. The second one, I always want to know, what are these trivia questions about? So let's see what our topics are. Cerebral Speed Bump, what is your trivia question topic?
What was Capcom known for? Video games?
No, I don't need to know the question. I just need to know the topic. So you said Capcom. All right. Bacon, what is the topic of your trivia question? Unmute your mic and your voice will maybe follow.
Maybe, possibly. I'm a slacker. Me. I'll get back to you.
Oh.
I got one.
The incredible edible egg. Ralph, how about you?
Incredible edible egg also.
So nothing. All right, insane.
Is our planet rotating faster or slower?
Okay, the planets. Randy,
What state is presidents born from?
say
What?
it again.
What state are the presidents born in?
What states are the presidents born in?
Entitled.
Okay. Damien,
Homemade tamales made by Jews. They're delicious.
okay. Tony,
Mine is, where is it illegal to have sex with the rodeo clown in the president's horses?
interesting. Nikki,
Celebrity deaths.
ooh, I'll take it. Nikki. All right, pose your question and your answers.
Okay. So my question is, what year did guitarist Stevie Ray Vaughan die? Was it A, 1989, B, 1990, or C, 1983?
Okay, now see, that's some celebrity gossip right there. All right, repeat the question and the answers.
Okay, so my question is, what year did guitarist Stevie Ray Vaughan pass away? Was it A, 1989, B, 1990, or C, 1983?
Ooh, all right, you guys, you heard the question twice. You heard the answers twice. 60 seconds on the clock. Remember, mic etiquette. Let the conversations begin.
Well, it
My
can't be 80.
recollection-
Well, Joey, it can't be 83 because he
Yeah,
did a cover of what's his name? Leonard, not Leonard Skinner, the black dude that played the guitar. All right, so that 83 it couldn't be. So it's got to be 1990.
1989. It was 89.
I agree with you. 83. He
89.
was Jimi Hendrix.
It was 89.
Jimi Hendrix was dead.
That was
He died-
89.
It's 89 or 90, probably 89.
89, lock it in.
I'm
was
locking
strung-
in.
He was strung out on coke and coffee, and the doctor told him to quit.
Were you hanging out with him?
And yes, I was.
Yeah.
And then he went on a
Who's the
helicopter
father?
ride, and he died
Yep,
in
it got covered on the
1989.
press in 1990.
Randy knows.
Locked in.
Locked in.
It was 89.
All right, I heard a lot of 89s and 90s, but I think one voice broke through the crowd, and that was Randy Holton. So, Randy, camera on. Tell us what the group decided, and do you think you guys got it right?
Well, I think we got it right because I said it. And
Lock it in.
Okay. Matt Timney says, Jimi Hendrix, you idiot. Okay, no name calling.
That's what I
You
said.
get booted out for name calling.
That was
He
funny.
also says he was no Hendrix. Nacho Brian says 1990. Matt Timney says what is 90? So Matt Timney and Nacho Bryan disagree with you. So if you guys got it wrong, it's all on your head, bro. All right. I'm just saying it's all on you. All right, cameras on, and Nikki, tell us the answer and give us some background.
So I thought that this was hilarious because they were so back and forth, and some was on it and some wasn't. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. I love everything about him. It's just a shame I missed him because the helicopter crash or the plane crash, whichever one it was that took him out, happened August 27th of 1990.
Thank you. Lock it in.
August 20. So they got it wrong because they were all with Randy on the 89. And then the audience got it wrong because they said 90 and it was actually 87, huh?
Oh,
That was
now I'm so confused.
August 27th, 1990.
Oh, the 27th. Okay, that's okay. I heard a 7 in there. All right, 1990, but they still got it wrong. They said 89.
They did.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I know y'all still got it wrong. So and Nikki, you won your 5 points. So congratulations. And
Hey, thanks, Randy.
lies in your own hands. Would you like to do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else? But be careful, if you choose something else, your cast gets to decide. What will it be?
God, I love a good challenge, dude. I kind of want to do 3 minutes, but I'm gonna let my panel decide for me. I like that too. Let's go with something else.
All right, let's go with something else. I love the daring. It's the red hair. It's the red. It's the red in the hair. Reds have more fire in them. All right, everybody else, cameras on. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you guys. Oh, no, wait, she said something else. All right, so Cerebral Speed Bump, what something else would you like to hear from Nikki?
Something else I would like to see her talk about politics as a dude.
Politics as a dude. Bacon.
I want her here to do her to do the whole opposite side. Like, she sounds so redneck and southern, but she is so like for the people. Like, I want to hear the whole like MAGA rant, but anti-MAGA rant coming from the redneck.
Anti-MAGA rant. And then Cerebral Speed Bump said politics as a dude. And then anti-MAGA rant. Joey Lee, what other would you like to hear?
Well, basically, like newscasters and things like that, they all have like the standard voice. It's not Southern. It's like this non-Southern accent. I like to see her do her act without a Southern accent.
Oh boy. Try not to be Southern while you're doing a MAGA rant, while you are
Talking about politics as a dude.
Talking about politics as a dude. Okay, this is getting deep. All right, Ralph James, what other would you like to see Nikki do? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
That's why his face is bruised.
Okay, so he turns his camera off. All right, next up, Insane. What would you like to hear Nikki do?
I want to see her do all that, but she also has Tourette's.
Okay, Tourette's with no Southern accent. While Bacon, what was yours?
I was doing an anti-MAGA speech with the Southern accent, the whole rant, but it's okay. We can take out that and just do the anti-MAGA speech.
Yep, because everybody gets one thing. All right, Cerebral, and you wanted her to
do politics and talk about politics as a dude.
Okay, politics as a dude, MAGA, anti-MAGA rant, no Southern accent, and Ralph didn't have anything just yet. Insane said, while you have Tourette's, and Randy, what other would you like to see?
As Stevie Ray Vaughan crashing in that helicopter.
Oh, God.
As Stevie Ray Vaughan crashing in the helicopter, with Tourette's, and no Southern accent, anti-MAGA rant, while talking about politics like a dude. So we'll take out the talking like politics because that's the anti-MAGA rant, and we'll leave in talking like a dude. All right. Damien first.
Yeah.
What would you like to see Nikki do?
Her best impression of Sam Kinison going, Marlboro, Marlboro.
All right, throw some Sam Kinison in there, screaming Marlboro, Marlboro. And how about you, Tony? What other would you like to see Nikki do?
Well, I wanted her to go into what life was like growing up as a minority, with being a ginger and all, but do it like one of them Sarah McLachlan commercials, what with the beating animals and all that.
Oh, okay. I love it. Like a what do they call those? A telethon, like a telethon type
Sort of like
voice.
Tammy Faye Baker, but almost more like for the price of a cup of coffee a day type shit.
Okay, yeah, that's the telethon. So telethon is shish. And then we're going to do what, Randy?
She's got to be Stevie Ray Vaughan going down in that helicopter.
With Tourette's, I remember that. With no Southern accent. Doing the anti-MAGA rant. While you're talking like a dude, that is quite the laundry list. And let's see if our audience has chimed in, which I think they have. Oh, Matt Timney says, as a public service announcement.
Yes, yes.
All right. So we are going to bring Bacon up to read down that laundry list of items for her friend.
All right, so as a dude, you got to do an anti-MAGA speech with as a newscaster with no Southern accent, with Tourette's, as Stevie Ray Vaughan crashing in the helicopter, doing Sam Kinison, I don't know, like with that, and then telethon / public service announcement. I feel like they're the same thing. So
Shame you don't know who Sam Kinison is. Shame.
Wow, thing.
I didn't get TV for years.
Telethon is more like you could feed one kid in Africa for $1, and public service announcement is more like don't do drugs.
Okay,
so
they are
very
separate.
different. All right, so we have the laundry list. Y'all wish our girl Nikki luck. 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night,
Gotta be
Let it be
fucking
funny.
Funny, better be funny.
Here we go.
Gotta be funny, girl.
Or else.
Bring home the Tourette's.
Hello. I would like to speak to y'all today about why Black Lives Matter. Because they do. Donald Trump is out of his fuck. Donald Trump is out of his mind. And I just want you guys to know that I know Biden is not a great option. But this man is trying to hold not only my black brethren down, he's trying to hold all of us down. And son of a bitch, I just want to y'all like my red hair? I just want to let y'all know that for the price of a cup of coffee today, or 2 nickels close to a dime, that y'all can help me keep this same color in there. PSA hair dye is bad for you, but I'm bad for myself, so it really don't matter. Bitch nuts. Living the dreams of you on top. Did y'all hear that? Is that like turbulence in this son of a bitch? Where's the cocaine? Marlboro. Black lives matter. Not all lives. Black. Son of a titty. But seriously, a couple of dimes a day, man. Pocket change, something you just don't even bother counting. Y'all can help me keep it up. Y'all understand? Y'all feel that turbulence in here? Is it just me? How strong is that cocaine? Shit! Like, are we fixing to fucking crash? What the hell is? What the hell is going on? Jimmy, I know you feel that, son of a bitch. Did we just blow a wing? Am I tripping? Give me another line. Hell. What y'all think of this riff? God damn it. If you like Trump, go ahead and unfriend me now.
Time is up. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Catch the rib. It started out slow. I see you had to organize the thoughts in your head, but it was a very awesome attempt. And we're going to play our mini game of my turn for comedy. And actually, I will give you 1 point for everybody who turned their stream on during your performance. And I will give you 5 bonus points if everybody turned their stream on. So,
okay.
Very important here that out of, let's see, 8 contestants, 2 are on one screen. But how do you think you did?
I agree with you. I think it did start off slow. I've always tried to challenge myself with, getting stuff right off the top of the dome. So I enjoyed that immensely because it really got me going. I really did have to think about it. And to be put on the spot like that, I think for what it was great.
I think for what it was pretty gosh darn great myself. Are you ready to see your results?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. And you have a full stream turn. Y'all give it up for Nikki. All right, Nikki, for that full stream turn. Tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find more of that off the cuff funny.
All right, y'all. I am just starting my professional pages. It's on Twitter /X, that damn Elon Musk, as well as Facebook and Instagram. I believe it's under Hysterical Nikki. Y'all please go find me. I'm most active on Facebook right now, but that's definitely going to change. Being from the South, technology is not my thing, but I'm trying to get that thing thinging. So y'all just bear with me. Y'all can please follow me any way y'all can. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole 9. And then every now and then when she lets me, Miss Brenda Brown got me on this thing. Sauce in the City, y'all know the business. Come holler at your girl.
Come holler at your girl. Y'all give it up again for Nikki. Very good stuff. Let's get some comments because we want to hear what your folks have to say. Cerebral Speed Bump, what got you to keep that screen on for Nikki?
Well, she had me laughing from the very start, and my favorite quote of the day, she ruptured my spleen.
Oh, right on. Okay, Joey Lee, what got you to keep your screen on for Nikki?
The thing I asked for, she didn't really do well, but the rest of it was funny enough, so I kept my screen on. Plus, how many points did she get for getting all the screens?
So she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she got 8 points.
I also voted for her.
And she got 5 points for everybody turning on their stream.
Oh, 5 more. Oh, you're gonna have to take out a loan.
Bonus. All right, Insane. What got you to keep your screen on for Nikki?
The Tourette's. Once it was like her saving grace, because anytime she was laughing hysterically at herself and not sure where to go, she just went, to the Tourette's because it gave you that snap that you need to. It was insane.
To snap that comedy back. All right, Randy. What got you to keep your screen on for Nikki?
Motherfucker! I quit cocaine and I'm crashing an airplane.
All right. Damien and Tony, what got you to keep your stream on for Nikki?
Hey, you go first, Tony.
She about gave me Down syndrome, man. I almost had a fucking aneurysm. That shit was hilarious. As soon as she opened her mouth to talk about the Black Lives, I think I pissed myself. I may need to change my pants. Like, you may just be my wife, and I might just love you, damn it. I'm just saying.
Ooh, our first Sauce
right,
in the
so-
City marriage.
Hey, what I have to say, because most people think I'm a jerk, and you know this, Brenda, but I think that that set right there was so exceptional. I almost pissed my pants. And if you were a comedian on my card and I had to headline and you were my feature, I would just give you the whole check and walk away because I couldn't follow that. That was amazing comedy. You should be blessed for having God give you that gift. Drop the mic.
I love it. All right, Bacon. What got you to keep your stream on for your fellow Femin Fatale?
I thought it was hilarious, but I couldn't follow the points because I had to share my notes with somebody to make sure that they hit all of theirs. But we've been waiting all day to make the reveal, but look who showed up.
Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible. You guys are connecting all over the United States, and I'm jealous. Very good. Clap it up, you guys. It's like connect the dots around here. We lost somebody, but hopefully they'll come back. All right. Well, it is on to our next game, which has become a favorite around here. And this is Who Said That? And this is where we give our contestants a chance to make a little bit of fun of each other and win some points and get on the board. One contestant will start. They will pick a fellow castmate to do an impression. If they get it correct, they both will win 5 points. Everybody with me?
Yes.
With you.
All right. I'm just gonna start out with Joey. Joey Lee, you are going to be our first up. Who are you going to pick from the cast for their impression? Will it be Cerebral Speed Bump, Insane, Randy Holton, Damien,
I'm gonna
Bacon,
go with Speed Bump.
or
Speed Bump.
Nikki?
Speed Bump.
Okay. All right. Why Speed Bump?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm trying to give him some extra chances.
Okay, I like it. See, honesty. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump. I am going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to give your best impression of one of the contestants on the stream. Joey Lee, if you guess who he is speaking of or who said that, you both will win 5 points, okay? All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let the impressions begin. Cerebral.
Everybody, how are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful with myself today. Sometimes I like to be other people, but I don't know. Today I feel like being myself.
Nikki?
Nikki?
I said Nikki.
Nope.
Okay, then it's got to be Bacon.
Nope.
There's only 2 women. Sound like a woman. Give me some more.
Okay, sometimes I like to talk words like this, and sometimes I like to talk in my regular voice.
Insane?
No.
Randy? Joey Lee?
Time's up. Wah, wah, wah. Who were we talking about, Cerebral?
I was talking about you, Mr. Joey.
Oh, I said that at the end.
at the very end after the time was up. So no points for the both of you. We'll work on the impression. All right, Joey Lee, you're up next. Who is going to be your impressionist? Oh, wait, no, you already went. It's Cerebro Speed Bump. Who's going to be your impressionist?
I'm gonna go with Tony. Malfunction.
All right, Malfunction. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression of somebody on the show that hasn't already been impressioned. And go.
Hey, now look, I'm going to tell you now, okay? I'm taking Tony Klein hostage, and we're going to go book a bunch of shows.
Vicky.
You got to say the word.
Vicky head ass.
Okay, correct. So you both win 5 points. That was spot on. So very good. All right. Tony, it is now your turn. Who will be your impressionist?
Let's see, Randy Holton.
Randy Holton. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression. Let her rip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bacon.
Correct.
Bacon.
Nailed it.
Correct. Bacon. Yeah, bacon.
All right. Well, very good. That heart did it for me. Like if you didn't put up the heart, I would have thought you were talking about Dickie. So that was very close. All right. Very good, Tony. Randy, it is now your turn. Who's going to be your impressionist?
I was going to bring on bacon.
All right. Bacon. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression. A letter rip.
Girl.
Nikki.
I got to go make tamales. That motherfucker.
It's not
What did
Nikki?
you say? It is Nikki. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Nikki.
Okay, you win.
Get it.
Dang it. It should have been. Yes. Oh, correct. Oh, thank you. I'll never remember.
It is correct. You were, I got the Nikki thing soon as she said, girl. All right. Both of you win 5 points. All right. Bacon, who is going to be your impressionist?
Who hasn't been yet?
I don't know. That's up to you to keep up with. Who's going to be your next impressionist?
I shared. I would like to see Mr. Cerebro
Cerebro Speed Bump. All right. Cerebro Speed Bump. 30 seconds on. Wait a minute. You already
wait, he went first. Yes, he did.
No, it's okay. He can still go. He can go again. Now it is time for you to give your impression of someone on the cast who has not been impressed already. 30 seconds and go.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck.
Is it me?
No.
It's Dickie.
No.
Who else is so terrible?
Sometimes I wear head earbuds.
Is it yourself? That don't help me. I can't see no earbuds. I'm blind. I'm on a phone. Y'all are all like this big. Was it Ralph?
Nope.
Keep going. You're leaving me hanging, bro.
Like, fuck. Like, what?
Who were you talking about, Cerebro Speed Bump?
Mr. Randy.
I won't press like that.
Well, I even knew that. All right. It is now your turn. Who's going to be your impressionist?
Or is my turn again?
Oh, wait. You already went?
I thought I just chose.
You did just. Okay, wait. Okay, both of you guys just went. So let's see. Insane hasn't had a chance to go. Insane, who is going to be your impressionist?
I can't do myself. Ralph.
Ralph dropped out.
All right, then who's left? We got Speed Bump, Ralph. All right, Joey. Joey does impressions.
Joey does impressions. All right, Joey, lead 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression of someone on the cast who is impressionless.
Welcome.
Brenda.
You got it.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair, but both of you have earned 5 points. Very good and very, very, very short. So that was good. All right, Joey, it's your turn. Who's going to be your impressionist?
Okay, I picked Speed Bump before. Do I do it again?
Oh, you already went?
I think I'm the
So,
end.
Randy, who is your impressionist?
Oh, who hasn't gone yet? Ralph.
Nikki. Who else? Put your finger on your nose if you haven't gone yet. Insane and Nikki.
We'll go with Nikki.
All right, Nikki. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression of someone on the panel who hasn't been impressioned. Let her rip.
Hello. My name.
Insane.
I'm at the beat. Correct.
Hello. That's what gave it away. Like that first breath. Hello. That was too funny. Both of you have earned yourself 5 points for that impression. Very good, Nikki. All right, Nikki, who's going to be your impressionist?
Insane.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. 30 seconds on the clock to give your very best impression.
Sometimes I forget what I'm saying, or I fade off into what were we doing?
Is that bacon?
No. Maybe no. Hold on. I gotta scoot over this way.
God. Oh my God.
I'm about to get
Is
laid
it
in my
Dickie?
chair here. No, we did Dickie already.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I start talking and I can't reach my drugs that I really
Speed
want.
bump.
Yes, that gave it away. Yes,
Correct.
Yes, correct.
He said, I'm going to go this way. That is correct. Cerebral speed bump. All right. I think now you are the last left, Mr. Sane, who is going to be your impressionist.
Who's left here? We've got Malfunction Junction. Bacon hasn't done much today.
All
Not
right.
trying.
Bacon, 30 seconds on the clock to give your very best impression of the impression list. Unmute your mic and I'm sure your voice will follow.
Welcome.
Brenda again.
You can't do me. You have to do someone who's impressionless.
Who's impressionless? I thought we did everybody.
Nope, there's
We're
one
out of people.
left.
Is it Malfunction?
Actually, there's 2 left. You guys have 30 seconds left.
Bobby, damn it, Bobby.
Malfunction
Damn
junction.
it, Dickie.
Put the answer on the
Stop it,
board.
Dickie.
Is it malfunction?
You guys have rightfully earned yourself at the last second 5 points. Good job. You guys are really getting good at this game. And for those of you guys who are just now tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, Tony is raising his hand. Did you not go?
No, I got something I need to point out. When Joey Lee was doing his, I don't know if it was Bacon or whoever, but they didn't touch their nose and say correct, so you can't really count those points. I'm feeling like that today. I'm just saying.
Okay, so who was that though?
So Joey Lee, I want to say it was.
No,
Bacon.
you can't say I want to say. If you're gonna call the
saying
audible,
it.
you gotta know who you accusing.
Well, I mean, you feel like that all the time yourself as the host. I'm just saying for audibles, I still.
Yes, but who is it? I want to know
That's
who
what
it
I'm
is.
trying. The brain damage capacity that I'm doing right now for my little
man.
road for you trying to
He
get that
gonna
worked
make
out.
us. He gonna make us
I
have to go back and authenticate the
It's only
episode.
12:59.
I will do
All
it.
right. Well,
There's no rush.
even though we're gonna have to go back and see who that was, who didn't touch the nose and do all that stuff, it still was a riveting episode or segment of Who Said That, the impressions game. Now we are down to our last You Say trivia question, an interactive trivia game, and this one is going to be a cast vote. Cerebral Speed Bump, who do you want to hear more from tonight?
I'm more from Nikki.
One for Nikki. Joey?
Insane.
Insane.
Joey Lee.
All right, Randy Holton.
Did Bacon ever get her question together?
What does that have to? We're past that. Move on.
Bacon.
Damien and Tony.
Let's see. I'd like to hear what Damien's got to say if I can do that, or are we still one entity?
You can hear what he has to say. He hasn't said much in this episode, so I'll allow it. Nikki.
Thank you.
I'm gonna second that. I'm gonna say Dickie as well.
All right, we got one left. Bacon.
Say Dickie.
We all living dangerously tonight. And yes, Randy, I did get my trivia question. I had it. I just couldn't find it. Now, I want to see what Dickie's going to do as well. Be good.
I have only one thing to say about that. Tough nuts. All right, Dickie, it seems like your cast has voted you in to the spotlight. 3 minutes. I'm sorry. We're going to get to that later. Go ahead and pose your question and the answers.
Okay. How many cells does it take on your skin to make it a wart? Is it 1 million? Is it 189,000, or is it 1? How many cells?
Okay. How many skin cells does it take to make a wart? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly
I just
right.
wanted to make sure. But I also would
I
like
even had to look this up
prove a
myself,
point
Brenda. I had to
in
look
the
it up
room is that when you are asking a question, do you see how quiet everybody else is? Right. So I just want that from you for future episodes, right? All right. So go ahead, repeat your question and your answer.
On your skin, how many cells are required to diagnose if it's a wart? Is it 1 million? Is it 198,000? Or is it 1?
Okay, we're talking about warts. So you guys heard the question twice. You heard the answers twice. I'm turning on your show comments. Nacho Brian says, Lord help us all. Let us pray. Matt Timney says, no idea. So you can see how much help they are. 1 minute on the clock to just chat amongst yourselves. And when you guys all come to an answer, turn your cameras off and y'all locked in. That way I will know you are finished. Everybody got me?
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin.
It's got
Why
to
do
be
I feel
one.
like it's one?
It
I
has
think
to be
it's
one 'cause it's a trick question because it's Damien and he's already the devil. And we all started from one cell that divides into two, that divides again. So I feel like it all goes back down to one.
yeah. I think a wart is not a piece of skin. It's actually a external thing beyond your skin. So I'm going to guess one as well.
I feel like it's one. I don't know why. 100. It might be 189,000, but it only takes one in most cases. So
I'm a lock in.
I
One.
never really cared about warts myself. I just
I
want to
don't know
get
what the hell
rid
the question
get
is.
rid of them.
One.
But I'll go with one. Locked in.
lock it in.
All right. Look at y'all getting the hang of this. Nacho Brian says every answer is gross, and I think I tend to agree with them. And back to the Lord help us all comment. But yeah, all right. Cerebro speed bump, camera on. Tell us what the cast answered and tell me, do you think you guys got it right?
We went with one, and I think we made it right. The right choice.
Okay, one skin cell. All right, Dickie, go ahead and give us the answer and give us some background.
You guys fucking nailed it. It's one. That's what Nikki just. I'm not Nikki. Christy. Sorry, Nikki. I get your names fucked up because it rhymes and shit, right, Brenda? If it rhymes, it's right. Anyway, it's one. You guys fucking nailed it.
All right. Well, you guys nailed it. Dickie, you get no points, and your fate is in their hands. Everybody, camera on. 30 seconds on the clock. Will he be doing 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else?
Something else.
Something else.
Lock
I've
it
heard him
in.
do the 3
Something
minutes.
else.
Drop the mic.
Something
Lock it in.
Something else.
Drop the
Lock it
mic.
in.
Lock it in.
Locked in.
That's what Brian says. Those two are sharing warts. That Timmy says, who gave her warts? And then you two guys are together and you're talking about warts? And we're back to this. Every answer is gross. All right. All right. Cameras on. I heard everybody say other. So let's go through and see. Randy Holton, what other would you like to see?
Be President Trump.
Be President Trump. Boy, we got a lot of Trumpsters in the house tonight. Insane. What would you like to see?
While he's butchering a cow.
Be Trump while butchering a cow. Joey Lee, camera on. What would you like to see?
Give him only 1 minute because he'll take 3. If you give him 3, he'll take 7. No, actually, I'd like to see him. Let's see. Well, I'm drawing a blank. I'm like
Well,
Christy
Joey
now.
has nothing. So, Cerebral, what would you like to see?
I would like to see him talk about the child labor.
Okay, child labor. Joey had nothing. Insane said
Chopping up the cow.
chopping
Using
up
child
the
labor.
cow as Trump.
As President Trump.
As President Trump. And Nikki, what would you like to see?
Oh my gosh, y'all make it so tough, man. I want him to talk about grabbing dudes by the pussy while he's doing it.
Grabbing dudes by the pussy as Trump, chopping up cows. Joey had nothing. Cerebral speed bump said
Child labor.
child labor. All right, Bacon, what would you like to see?
I want to do it. I want him to do a clean set. I don't want to hear not one cuss word.
Boom. Okay. Bacon says no cuss words. Nikki says
Grab him, talking about dudes grabbing them by the pussy.
grabbing him by the pussy. As President Trump, while chopping up a cow. Joey had nothing. Cerebral speed bump says
Child labor.
child labor. All right, Bacon, did you write all those down?
I got Trump butchering a cow, talking about child labor and grabbing dudes by the pussy, but he has to say it all clean. So I want to hear hoo-haws and Putin nannies and not one pussy.
All right, and I'll give you the last word. Our audience out there tuning in, Matt Timney said, Oxygen presents the Ministry's warts. Or, what is this? Brokeback Mountain, the sequel.
So I'd rather do the Brokeback Mountain version.
All right, the Brokeback Mountain sequel wars. Add that on there. And this sounds like we're gonna go downhill in flames real fast, but we're gonna take our chances. 3 minutes on the clock. Damien, it does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night.
Please let it be funny.
Nice list.
Hey, Brenda, if you don't mind, that was a pretty long list. Can I have Nikki repeat, not Christy? I want Nikki to repeat what this is. Because she was hilarious. What do I have to do, Nikki? And I'll do it. I promise.
No, you had your list, your 3 minutes, and you're wasting time.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Is that cool? All right. Hey, you know what? You voted for me. Okay, I'm Donald Trump. All right, you voted for me. I got bronzer on. Okay, and you know what I'm doing right now? I'm not gonna just keep trying to put my fucking knife down and hit this cow because you know what? I can just choke the motherfucking cow out. I'm the fucking president.
Joey Lee Stutter.
Oh yeah, Joey. Joey. He get that one, and I put you back in there, Joey. All right, what's the other one?
So we got you got to grab dudes by the deal.
Oh yeah, and by the way, man, I was on the tour bus when that happened, and you fucking voters paid for it because I will. Oh, lock it out. I curse. Sorry, Nikki. I'm still going. Keep going. What is it? I messed that one up. Oh, yeah. And, when you go to Catholic school, when the guy who's your pastor and he's going, this is not a sin, he's only parting your hair. That's what you have to tell the cops. All right, go. What's the next one?
You done did the clean fit thing. You should
No, I fucked the clean setup. What's the last one?
You need to get gay real quick in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. No, by the way. Jesus Christ. I'm out of that. No, see, by the way, now I'm going to hump it. Brokeback Mountain, bitches. Drop the mic. Lock it in. Oh, no. No. Sit back up. No. I think I hit all of them. I hit all of them. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
He did good. I'm not getting elected, maybe.
I had you read them.
I did.
Brokeback Mountain.
I can't read.
This motherfucker. Whoever said Brokeback Mountain, that was genius. Whoever said Brokeback Mountain, that was fucking comic genius. They'll put that at the end. Like, what? For serious, whoever did Brokeback Mountain, that was the best part of my set. Thank you for encouraging me to do improv like perfect.
Okay.
It's my
and the time is up. That was unique to say the most. We are going to definitely give Dickie a chance to get some points on the board. He did not win 5 points for the trivia question. So let's see if we can go to of course, I got to see what the grades are for this. So we are going to test your funny. All right. So Dickie, you will receive 3 points if you can give me 2 people that you think turned on their stream for you, but I did not set the board before you started, so let me do it now. If you appreciate it. Oh wait, no, we're not in that one. We're in the test your funny. So I will give you 5 points if you stay in the AB range. I will give you 10 points if you hit the honor roll with all A's, okay?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes,
Who's going to be your first grader?
I think the first grader is one of my classmates, and that's Crispy Bacon.
All right. Crispy Bacon, camera on. A, B, C, D, or F, fail, bomb. What would you rate that performance?
Bomb, fail, boom. You didn't do the one thing I asked, Mr. Dicky, head up your ass. I said a clean set. I had my kid over here counting cuss words, and she ran out of fingers and toes.
Oh, well, there goes the honor roll, and we're starting out at an F. There's only one way to go.
That's okay. I'm counting on the rest of the crew. That's okay. I love you.
Okay, so who's going to be your next grader?
Randy Holton.
Who?
Randy Holton.
All right, Randy. A, B, C, D, or F, fail, bomb.
Well, since we were on the Titanic, I think we sank faster than the Titanic. Because, you know, the Titanic went down in, 3 hours? I think we went down in about 15 minutes. But just for his craziness, I'll give him a B, but...
Oh, yes, I got a B. Awesome.
A B, okay. That still lands you in the F category, but a high F, a F plus. All right, who's going to be your next grader?
I want Nikki Halston.
You laughing at my F plus?
She said, "I'm gonna give you an F plus."
All right. A, B, C, D, or F, fail, crash.
I'm gonna give him a C plus, dude, because the big thing was, y'all know I ain't hateful. The big thing was he was supposed to keep it clean, and I knew damn good and well he was not gonna be a. But it was still good. He still pressed through, so C plus, lock it in.
All right, C plus.
Thank you.
Mixed with your F, mixed with your B. I'm thinking that's a D minus.
Yeah, it's a D. It's a D.
All right.
It's a D.
Who's gonna be your next grader?
Since he's right here, I'm going to make Tony climb before I go to the rest of them. Go ahead, get it, Tony.
Well, I mean, based on the premise where you flopped on the one, you had one job, bro. Just not say. You could have said bussy or anything but fuck, and you said fuck. So I got to give a B on that, and it's a flat B. So
I'm still at a D. All right, the F killed me. Thank you.
He's now at a D plus. He's got the hard D in him now.
So yeah, you're still at D for Dickie. So who's our next grader?
Well, I know that Insane loved it because he's as crazy as me. Insane, thank you. Lock it in.
Uh-oh. I think Insane has frozen. Wait, where are you?
I'm here. As
Okay.
a connoisseur of weird art, I definitely give him a C, even though he gave me an F. And then we can spell fuck because he said it 5 times. But he's recovering. He's doing better. Lock it in.
Lock it in. All right. Well, that was an audio for Test Your Funny because his camera definitely is not working. So, who is going to be your next grader, Damien?
Well, before I get to the rest of the cast, I'm going to pick Brenda Brown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, okay, so I'm gonna knock points off for the false start. Because you were trying to get Nikki to do it for you instead of taking what Christy said. So that's that. But when you got started, it was okay. It got up there. I heard a couple of President Trump's, but in fact, you did cuss, and I had my booty cheeks crossed that you would be able to do it. So I am going to give you a strong C+ because I love your
Yes,
voice.
I passed.
So,
Yes, all right.
definitely a C+ from me. But you're still in the D. No, wait. I think that got him up to a C, right? He got
Well,
like
it's still
a
a
B.
D. It's still a D.
I think it's a C.
D+.
No, the F killed me.
It's a D+.
No, a D+. Okay, I'll go with the D+. Who's your next grader?
All right. The next one is Joey Lee for sure. He's going to give me an A+.
Joey Lee, A, B, C, D, or FL bomb.
I'm going to give him an A because Mr. Clean also had about 5, which is actually pretty good for Damien. So anyhow, we got official. Also, he called me back, and whenever a comedian calls you back, that's like free advertisement. So thank you, Damien.
Okay.
And then I'm at a C+ now. Thank you, Joey. I'm at a C+. I'm still passing.
Lastly, he didn't use all his time, so we could, keep our time down.
Okay. Definitely. That puts you at a C+, and your last is cerebral speed bump. A, B, C, D, or FL crash. Boom.
I'm gonna go with a C+.
Okay. Well, that doesn't put you in the 5-point range because you had to be in the A-B category. So you pass, but you have no points. So that was Test Your Funny, y'all. And guess what? We have finally come to the end of the episode where we do our shout outs and our golden shout out and point score and see where we went with our life. But we do that in 30 seconds because I'm hungry and I'm trying to get off of here so I can go eat. But I still think that it's free to give people their flowers while they're still here and can enjoy them. So let's get this shout out session started. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump, you're up first. 30 seconds to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I'm gonna go with my points. We're 20 points. My shout out.
All right. Yes, 20 points.
My shout out goes to the panel for supporting me, and my second shout out goes to Mr. Joey, and my for supporting me and giving me good advice. Thank you, everybody. And my golden shout out goes to you, Miss Brenda, for accepting me to be in this family.
Aww. Well, yeah. And definitely.
And happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. And definitely, you finally completed enough episodes to be adopted into the catalog. Y'all give it up for Cerebral Speed Bump, who has put in his little street cred and is now part of the Cops in the City family.
Special Olympics.
So stay tuned to the green room, and you're in first place. All good news. All right, Joy Lee, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Okay, my point score was 10, and that's true. My shout out goes to Phil Strickland. I spent a couple hours with today working out some things. And then my golden shout out, boy, this is tough. I'm going to give the Speed Bump. You know, I gave him some chances. Now, except for the Sagittarius one, I practically had to spell it. But anyways, he did pretty good, did great. So just one step at a time. But keep it up.
Definitely. My shout out goes to you, Joy Lee. Thank you for igniting the spark with Mr. Phil Strickland and the gang. So we definitely will be down in Ohio, and I cannot wait. Stay tuned to the green room. Let's see, Randy Holton, 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, golden shout out.
You know what happens to Play-Doh when you leave it outside the can? It turns to concrete. It's petrified. Oh, my shout out goes to the Corner Club. Have a new open mic here in Tampa on Wednesday. Coming up. SC points. I got 25.
Oh, let's check in.
I got 20.
20.
All right. Point score says 20, but you and Cerebral are still in a tie for the win, which is more points than you've ever gotten on this show. So I am so proud of you. You go, Mr. Holton. Yes.
We are the champions.
We are the champions of the world. And definitely shout out to you for continuing to come back. Excuse me. That one snuck up on me. I sneezed. Bless me. Thank you for coming back and gracing our screen. And congratulations on the points. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, you two knuckle numbs. I'm going to put y'all together, and I'm going to give you 1 minute to become a team and give out your shout outs, your point score, and your golden shout out. As a team, 60 seconds on the clock. Let the shout outs begin.
I got 892 points. Tony, tell them what we did.
All right. So first, I want to give a shout out to God for, gendered big women. Thank you for that. It's awesome. Awesome thing. Needy talking to you. I want to shout out to Damien too for taking special interest in making a trip. I'm putting a lot of everything. All I got's clothes, so I'm not Bon Jovi right now. I don't pray and I'm not living on it. We're doing the damn thing, and it's gonna happen. Shout out to you, Miss Brenda, for making this platform and having all these things possible. Me meeting all these people. You are a big reason for me going to places that I've been able to go, and I owe you a lot. So don't
tell we're gonna have a bar.
Yeah, we're doing the bar thing too, like you just said earlier about that. With the, are you supposed to talk?
No.
Okay, he's got a bar lined up.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I will punch you again, goddammit.
All right.
All right. Well, you two, I know you don't have that many points. Joey Lee, how many does Damien have?
10.
And how many does Tony have?
20.
All right. So we got a 3-way tie for first place. So we are looking good here. All right, Nikki, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Shout out to the entire panel as usual. This was by far the most fun I've had since. I mean, every single time I've been on, I've had a blast. Tonight has been exceptional. So this is my favorite thing right now. Points. I don't think I've ever been on the board. And I think today I got like 50 of them things. What is happening right now?
Let's check in, Joey Lee.
58.
Oh my God!
That's gonna take out a loan.
She said a record.
I think you totally blew it out the park. We only have one more contestant. Well, who did your golden shout out go to?
So my golden shout out is going to go to Bacon for allowing me into her world. And we've linked up because I've been trying to get anybody who will listen to go out on the road with me, and don't nobody want to ease up on in here. So Bacon was like, hey. So thank you, Crispy, for allowing me into your world and showing me a little bit of the other side of things. It also feels like home as well. Arkansas ain't too far from Alabama, so this has been really awesome.
Well, shout out to you, Nikki. A couple more episodes, and we'll be able to adopt you too. So keep on the good foot. But yeah, 58 points. I don't know if she'll beat you, but let's check in. Bacon, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I want to shout everybody out tonight. I want to shout out Malfunction for shouting out over my shout out. But we're going to go ahead and shout him out for putting up with Dickie, because I know you got a lot on your plate. You be eating that ass. No, I thought Cerebral Speed Bump did great tonight. I thought Insane did great. Joey's always making me laugh. Randy, you're always making me laugh. I think I got like 5 points. That's when I gave up when I saw how many Nikki had. I think I just stopped counting.
Joey?
20.
So you did better than you thought. Yes. I mean, we have a 4-way tie for second place. But second place is only first place loser. No, I'm just kidding. Shout you out, Miss Bacon. Who gets your golden shout out?
Nikki does. She showed up. She even tried to like warn me, but because my service is so bad, I didn't get the message until like 30 minutes after she got here. And I opened my door and I saw her. I was like, oh. We about to paint the town all kinds of colors, not even just red. We about to technicolor it. We proud out here. We some proud girls. We don't know nothing about the proud boys. Rainbow.
Well, shout out to Insane. Unmute your mic. Let's see if we can hear you.
You should be able to hear me.
Hear you. So go ahead and shout out.
I'm going to shout out to all the audience, because without them, I wouldn't have the comments I laugh at in between. And the golden shout out is to Dickie for making a complete farce out of what he was supposed to do, but still made us laugh.
Right Thank on. You. And your point score?
5, I think.
Let's check in. Joey Lee?
Before I tell him, I just want to say your thing where you did the Chinese, that was the best bit for me of the night. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And you have 20 points.
Oh, we got a 5.
Sorry, 25 points.
Wow.
Okay. So we got 25. A 25-point second placer, and then we have a 4-way tie for third place. You guys all did great. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves, wrap it up. And for our fallen soldier, I want you guys to send a message out to our boy Ralph when something happened to him. So Cerebral, you're up first. Send a message out.
I'm so sorry you had to drop out for whatever reason, and I hope you come back, and we miss you.
Joey Lee.
You had 5 points. But anyways, hopefully whatever is happening is something that's not serious, and be praying for you.
Amen. Insane.
Just another shout out again to the audience.
No,
They want points.
Just say shout out to Ralph who dropped out.
Shout out to Ralph who dropped out. He's got the oomph that we need.
Randy.
Oh, Ralph, where art thou?
Ralph.
Damien and Tony, shout out to our fallen soldier Ralph.
Oh, you go first. I got something for Ralph's ass. Keep going.
All right. I mean, dude, look, I don't know what it was. If it's somebody you may owe money to, what did that to your face? I'm sorry that happened.
Oh, that's rough. Too serious. Be nice.
I don't. I mean,
that comes out of your.
I thought he was about to post for a photo on a milk
That is
carton,
just dirty. You
All
brush your
right,
teeth.
next up, Nikki.
Ralph, James, I hope everything's okay. On another note, get your shit together and come on back.
Bacon.
Hi, Ralph. Thanks for not being the creepy guy that wants to pick Chris up in the van. Like, how are you? Like, you got this. Come back. See us. Don't hurt us.
Come back, see us. And shout out to all of you guys and Ralph and Matt Timney and Nacho Bryan and who else was over here? Matt Timney really talks a lot, so we're gonna have to scroll up here. Bailey Deandra, Ty Austin, thank you for sharing. I saw that as you did that, so thank you for that. Oh, we gotta go all the way back up to the top. To the top.
Scrolling.
Boy. Thank y'all for tuning in and chiming in. This really makes my day. It really does. I don't care if I have to look through all the comments. It really makes me happy. DEG Enterprises was out there. Kyle Yamkowski, the Yammer. He was out there.
Yeah.
And my finger is tired. Zach, No Break Estrada was tuning in. Doing well. Christine McCombs was tuning in. So hello to her. And my finger is tired. And so I'm going to stop scrolling, but I am going to say shout out to everybody who tunes in today, tomorrow, and beyond. We thank you from the bottom of our itty bitty little hearts. And for all intents and purposes, the Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Collector Card and Game Deck is coming to you just in time for Christmas. And we shortened the name. Let's face it, y'all are gonna need something, okay? Tariffs are high as giraffe pussy, so this is the game for you. It will be on sale June 24th, which is my birthday. We are launching it to the public. You guys can buy it privately for $5 a deck plus $5 in shipping and handling, so that we can get it over to you so you can have your own 2 hours and 53 minutes and 54 seconds of fun with your own cast, your own way. My name is Brenda Brown, aka The Chocolate Child. Catch us next time. This has been one heck of an episode. We're out of here, and we will see y'all on rest of the cast.
The next
show. Wednesday.
We're out of here.
Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
shout out to King Dave. We're out of here.